Right up in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all definitely on camera. Yeah. Ooh.
Welcome everyone. We were waiting for some more of my guests to come, and they are coming and showing up, and I appreciate you guys for showing up for me. Shout out to you and hand claps to you. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to read from my book, Precipitation of the Heart, My Lyrics of Love, and we're going to read a couple of chapters. And then we're going to pause, listen to some more of my music. If you heard the music in the background, that was from a couple of my albums that were out. I do have some stuff for you to look and buy if you would like to purchase anything. And after that, we're going to pause, and then I'm going to perform 2 songs for you. And at 8:45, you guys will experience my new video called Thinking Again, directed by Kwausi. I be tearing his name up all the time, no matter how much I try not to. It's about big facts. So we're going to get into it right now, and I want to say thank you and shout out to Wakanda Lounge for letting me hold this
Big shout out.
Event. And thanks for all my people on Instagram Live, thank you, and YouTube Live, thank you. And we're going to get started. About the book, Precipitation of the Heart, My Lyrics of Love. My Lyrics of Love is a collection of song lyrics written by yours truly. Some of the songs have been recorded and some are unreleased material. Through the pages, you will find some lyrics that you may relate to and others that you may not understand. I am hoping that you will connect with the whys and the hows of the thought process. What life experience influenced every word? What was I doing exactly at this moment when the words began to exist? How was I feeling when the words began to pour out? What lessons did I learn from the experience? And how did this writing help me to heal? Or was I just having fun? Writing to me is therapeutic. It allows me to be vulnerable with no limitations, no wrong answers. A form of self-expression unmatched when you are unable to share in a positive way. I was once working with a great producer who told me that I share too much. Don't put your business out there. There's nobody that really cares. I knew he was wrong, and some great songs helped me to make it through. Great writers like Ashford and Simpson always expressed the love that they had for each other. Bob Marley and John Lennon created so many masterpieces of art based on feelings of love and revolution. Sade, we all felt the compassion, strength, and love of her music. Bjork, her fire, the list goes on. Lyrics can also make you dance, but aren't you expressing a feeling? So please, I welcome you to experience my very personal lyrics of love. Accept this open invitation. Experience my love, my heart, and all of the feelings that make love confusing, exciting, and exhilarating as I pour out into these pages my precipitation of heart. Thank you. My first chapter is called Tears. This is a song I recorded, I think I was pregnant with my son. I was like 26 years old when I recorded this. And It'll be first the story, and then I'll read you the lyrics. So tears, truth. He always was honest no matter what. Equality, he never made me feel less than others. Allah, God allowed me to experience his love. Rule, my king, his queen. This song was written around the end of 1995 and the beginning of 1996. At that time, I was writing several poems about love, heartbreak, strength, and not letting anything stop me. On October 17, 1995, a great love of my life was killed near Roosevelt Projects in Brooklyn, New York. At that time, the constant songs I was listening to was Al Green, I'm So Tired of Being Alone, Mary J. Blige's Never Want to Live Without You, and Tracy Chapman, All That You Have Is Your Soul. These three songs were played consistently and constantly for about a full year. I remember I went from living from one apartment to moving into the next. I went from carrying my young king to having my young king. After losing such a great love, I did not want to have that pain pass to my son. So I remained outwardly happy, slowly beating that pain down so far that when that pain came back, I would listen to my songs and beat it right back down again. I know I had to get it out, so I poured all of those emotions into my songs. Tears was one of those songs. It healed me somewhat on the outside, but it was a temporary fix. This is something I will discuss in a book at another time. Tears was first produced by Amelia Moore and Kevin Moore for Friendly Free Productions, and later by Masters of the Art Productions. They produced a majority of what I would say my professional songs as Makeba Mooncycle. Amelia would always say I was way too ahead of my time because I was willing to be so vulnerable in my music. When writing, I either came up with the hook and the verses came around later. Other times I would say I was most of the time, the beat speaks to me. It says things and I pull on it, shaping it, etching it away in my heart and soul. Everything I write is a part of me helping me to get through things, helping me to express a feeling. A constant healing, rebuilding, and rejuvenation process. I know that there are several wives, girlfriends, and especially mothers who have lost a son to gun violence. When Nipsey Hussle was killed, I wanted so much to run to Lauren London's side. I went through it with no understanding. I had people that felt sorry for me. I was 6 months pregnant and an instant single mother. Tears share all of that participation of the heart. Some of that pain has become a part of my healing. You never get over loss. You learn to live with it, learn from it, embrace it, heal from it, and move forward. So now, I know that was like, oh, I know I was like choking up a little bit, but you know, you never get over something, but you do learn and you learn to love again. So that's the important thing. So these are the lyrics to Tears. If I start rhyming, it's because I know the song, so I'm gonna try to read it, but I normally, perform this song. Precipitation of the heart. As I close my eyes and reminisce, I clench my fist of all of this madness. It's now been a few years without you here, my dear. You're my greatest. Now here's my latest. For the love of the kingdom, I often take risks. I exist with the flow of time, equal ciphers of rhymes. Feel the wetness, my eyes have the redness. Often at war with myself, decisions bad for my health. 3 little birds on my doorstep, dropping jewels like bandits. My emotions got me open, third eye starts to open. The pressure to my heart, steady piercing like a dart. My cup runneth over, wisdom makes me solar. Reality's a blessing, it keeps the weak mind guessing. Here's the answer to your question. Relinquish negative sections, poisonous like venom. My heart said to get 'em. Knowledge in your fears, fighting back your tears. Understanding the lessons of receiving new blessings. And if I'm not quite clear, I'm just shedding more tears. And in the hook goes, truth, equality, a lie lets me rule like tears of a clown. Now who plays the fool? Truth, equality, a lie lets me rule like tears of a clown. Now who plays the fool? Then the verse goes, shattered like glass, I think we went too fast. No time with you here to walk beside my dear. Holding you never, remembering together, exist on a throne. Then why is love alone, brought forth by another, creation by the other? But I've got the Love Jones recreated by the poems. Miss my chit chat for me, you went to bat, no one could take your place. It's you I wanna face. He was half of my team and we were tight like seams. DeVille was his hustle, I never had to tussle. Always legit, but quick was his exit. Didn't know what I was handed. I'm alone and left stranded, my heart forever branded. Sometimes I just can't stand it. Soothe away my fears before I shed more tears. I'm still shedding more tears. I'm still shedding more tears. Truth, equality, Allah let me rule like tears of a clown. Now who plays the fool? Truth, equality, Allah lets me rule like tears of a clown. Now who plays the fool? I'm still falling by the waistline, the baseline. I chase mine and chase mine. Wait a minute. I'm falling by the waistline, the baseline. I case mine, you chase mine in no time. I'm out of mine, tempted by white lines. We only won our American dream. Thought we were part of a team, but you put us to sleep with no knowledge to reach. Built this rich nation on starvation, trying to control our population. Jobs run like plantations. They want to end our relations, but who's real and who's faking? They say it's there for the taking, another life forsaken with uncivilized mating. Peace to the Father who rests in the heavens. God be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread as we should get ahead. Some try to blame me for the games, shake their heads in shame. Rap stars are now martyrs, children still without fathers. Sometimes you feel inferior because they're trying to kill you. I know the whole world hears. That's why I flood the world with tears. And that's that tape. Delia and Kevin Vaughn. Another heartfelt joint recorded with full emotion, longing for the touch I felt so long ago. The revised 2023 version with hook, change, and some minor lyric changes produced by J.R. Beats. Y'all know J.R. Beats from my job. Henry Hill. He produced my new single. And it's an incredible record. Timeless and heartfelt. Thinking Again was so very hard to write, and I felt at times not wanting to record the song at all. I don't think I ever performed the song publicly either, so y'all get to see it tonight for the first time. It is even hard to put together where my headspace was at that moment in time. Thinking Again was written 7 years after the assassination of my son's father, my love Seville. After 7 years, I was still missing the way we were together, how we talked, how we loved each other, and I was a bit mad to not know where we would have been today. I would have several dreams of him talking to me and telling me that I'm doing a good job. He would also say, "Don't have any cornball dude around my son." And I would say, I made sure that we could have been good together, or just as good as parents. What happened was meant to happen. I just wanted more time. The time I realize now is misunderstood moments. We could have had several moments together over infinite amounts of time. Our physical moments were gone, but our connection was eternal. He brought us together and left me a gift of life. He gave me so much truth, love, and encouragement. We supported each other wholeheartedly. He was the strength and protector I needed, and I showed him unconditional love, truth, and understanding. I had named our son Jihad before he was killed, so at least he knew his name. I know he spent a lot of time in his dreams connected with his son. I see so partly. Woo! I see so much of Seville and Jihad, but I do wish that they could have at least met. For a long time, I was unable to see his father's brother Kelly because they look so much alike. Thinking of him and the possibility still makes me cry in my heart. I want to move on, and I long for love that fills me up like the experience with Seville. My relationships after and before Seville were filled with good moments, but they were always lacking something, holding back truths that were quickly revealed, so I had to let go. I always found myself thinking again. And that's Thinking Again, so I'll get to perform that later for you. And thank you. my T1. Everybody out there.
Oh yeah, I had to get y'all. I had to get y'all on camera. Yeah, you gotta get on camera too. Dude, got you.